Hello friends, see this case study. The investments are given government securities and in derivatives. What is the position of that investment? It is a long position. This is long position. These are the short positions. So amount they have given for the general market risk capital charge. So what is the capital charge for respective long position and short position is given, and what is the remaining maturity of that investment is given. 4 year, 2 year for the long position, and 6 month and 4 year for the short position. Now they are asking find out the total capital charge for the general market risk, and vertical disallowance, horizontal disallowance you have to calculate. So friends, what do you mean by disallowance? First, see, disallowance means simply, see, I allowed you, right? And opposite of it is I am not allowing you. So I am not allowing you, that's why you pay me something to allow you. Okay, and what is that pay? That pay is nothing but the charge for the capital. Okay, very simple. Now we will discuss it. See, previously you learned, right, how to identify the zones. Okay, so what I have told you, up to 1 year you can mark in the zone 1, then zone 2 is nothing but 1 to 3.6 year, and zone 3 is 3.6 year beyond, that is zone 3. Okay, these are the zone 1, zone 2, zone 3 we have already learned. Okay, you can remember this way, there is a shortcut to remember. Okay, now you tell me, see the maturity. See, 6 month will fall in the zone 1 category, right? Then why zone 1? Because up to 1 year you are categorizing into zone 1. Then next zone 2 year, 2 year will fall into zone 2 category. Why? Because it is 1 to 3.6 year. Okay, next 4 year will fall into zone 3, 4 year will fall into zone 3. So friends, maximum times they will provide you the zone also. For example, zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, zone 3, like that. If it is not provided, even you can easily get it, right? Up to 1 year zone 1, beyond 1 point, up to 3.6 it is zone 2, and beyond it it is a zone 3. Okay, so zone categorization is easy, you can remember this. Okay, now friends, see here what is given here. I am writing in uh, the format which I can get it. See here, I am writing zone wise. Now I got the which maturity fall in which zone, so accordingly I have written, right? So zone 1, see here, I have written here. See, zone 1 6 month maturity, and the position, see here, the position is given. So when there is a long position, you have to take it a plus plus, and when there is a short position you have to take minus minus. Other way you can remember, if there is no position is mentioned, if there is a investment in the sorry, if there is investment in the government security, you take the positive charge. If there is a investment in the derivative, you take the negative charge. Okay, otherwise easiest way to remember is, for long take a plus plus, short take a minus minus. Okay, so in this way I have written here. How I have written: zone 1 6 month maturity and 150 short position, so minus. Again zone 2 2 year maturity remaining, 250 long position, which is given. For simply I have written it, right? But I have written it in the manner of zone wise: zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, zone 3, right? So in this way I have written, very simple. Now next step, what you have to do, see here, I have written as it is given, right? Now see, simple thing you have to do. See, you have to first identify within zone how can do the netting. So see here, these are the zones, right? So within that you got the two maturity, two investment in the same zone. For a 4 year, 75 which is the short position, and 150 is a long position. So friends, I can write 150 plus 150 as a plus 75 plus 75, and this minus 75, right? So I have to do the netting, right? So this minus 75 I will net against the plus 75. Okay, and when I am doing it within zone, an amount of I am I am doing netting of 75, this cancelled amount, you have to take 5% of it, that is your vertical disallowance. Got it? Why? Because it is within the zone. So I have taken 5% of 75, so you will get 3.75 will be your vertical disallowance. Got it? Now you say you tell me here, this minus 75 plus 75 got cancelled. Now remaining 75 plus 75 you have taken a carry forward. Okay, now what you have to do, always do the netting of a plus and minus. You cannot do the plus plus netting, you cannot do the minus minus netting. Okay, always plus minus netting you have to do. Now see, this here you got all the maturities got netted, right? Now here you got plus 75 and here you are having plus 250, but a plus plus netting you cannot do, right? So next, in the next step you will do the netting of zone 1 and zone 2, because here minus, here is plus. Okay, so very simple, minus 50 as it is, and plus 250 I can write plus 150 plus 100, right? I can write, so 150 netting is being done, so 150 netting is being done. So when you are doing the netting from a nearest zone 1 and 2 is the nearest zone to each other, right? So you have to take the 40% capital charge. Okay, so 150 is a 40% will be 60 CR, and that is your horizontal disallowance. That is your horizontal disallowance. Got it? So here you forgot this, right? So here 150 got cancelled, so amount which you are netting getting cancelled, 40% of it you have to take. Why? Because 40% due to it is the nearest zone. If you do the netting of zone 1 and 3, you have to take the 100% as it is. Okay, so but here you are doing the netting of adjacent zone 1 and zone 2, you have to take the 40%, within zone only 5%, and this is your horizontal disallowance. Okay, so 60 crore will be your horizontal disallowance. Now this got cancelled, so what is remaining? Plus 100, so plus 100 is carry forward. Here is also 75 remaining, 75 is carry forward. So this plus and plus you cannot do the netting, right? So you have to take it, this is the remaining, right? This is the remaining maturity amount. So 100 plus 75 total will be 175. This is the remaining amount, so you have to keep it as it is. Okay, so vertical is 3.75, horizontal is 60, and the remaining is 175. So when you add all, you will get 238.75. This is your total capital charge for the market risk. Got it? Very easy. So what I have to tell you, that see, in simplicity, how to calculate remaining. If you are not sure about the remaining, right, you can cross verify. How? See, you simply do the total of these all. Okay, so minus 150 plus 150 will get cancelled, 250 minus 75 you will get 175. Okay, in this way also you can cross verify. Okay, so in this way you can calculate the vertical and horizontal disallowance. Now see, this is the chart from RBI for horizontal disallowances. Okay, so within zone you are doing, you have to take the 5% within zone, right? Now if you are doing this adjustment nearest zone, that is zone 1 and 2, 40%, zone or zone 2 and 3, 40%. But if you are doing the adjustment between leaving the ones like zone 1 and zone 3, you have to take the 100%. Okay, if you want further bifurcation you can remember if you want, but it is not required at all to remember. Broadly you can remember up to 12 months zone 1, up to 3.6 year zone 2, and beyond 3.6 up to 20 it is zone 3. Okay, in this way you can remember. So all the best, and you can download the application from the Play Store, Bankers Zone CAIIB.